Hello, this is Nicole with Angelic Therapy and Healing, bringing you an astrological general reading for the month of September 2016. We are going to do things a little differently this month. I am going to get messages out to each of your signs, but we are going to group 3 in each reading. So what we're going to do is going to have messages for Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I have prayed over all the cards, shuffled them. I've laid these out, shuffled these. I'm going to put these out, these Lenormands out as clarifiers as needed as we work our way down them to get you guys some information again for the month of September. Thank you to everyone for liking and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all your comments, your feedback. Please keep those coming. And if you want a private reading or healing session, you can go to my webpage, you can book that. The only thing to keep in mind is I am booking people 8 weeks out. So if you book today, your appointment will be very end of October, beginning of November. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's in store for Aries this month. So starting off with Major Arcana 20, New Beginnings. At the bottom it says Starting a New Life, Finding Your Purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And then we have All Tied Up, followed by Illumination. Okay. So they're saying this is about love. So some of you, okay, you have this new love interest. Now they're saying for a very small number, this could be a new business venture, but majority of you, this is a new love. And you know, you want to embark on this new venture, you want to move forward with this love of a lifetime, this person, but you're afraid to because of past hurts and things that have happened to you that have you stuck and immobilized. But something's going to occur. You're going to have some clarification, some illumination on the situation around the time of the full moon, which is on Friday the 16th of September this month. And it's also a lunar eclipse that same day. So it's going to be very powerful. And it's going to give you the clarification that you need to let you know that, you know, this person, they are your new beginning. They're the path that you're meant to take. They're telling me to total up those numbers. So when you add 20 and 23, it boils down to 7. And 7 means the divine path, the path that you're supposed to be on, where you're meant to be. You are meant to be with this person. You can trust this person. They're not going to hurt you as you've been hurt in the past. And you're going to get that clarification. The situation is going to be illuminated. You're going to be able to see it clearly on the full moon. So let's do some clarifications real quick. Okay, so first card we have is Bertrand. And Bertrand brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife, all has gone amiss. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day, begotten of quarrels that bring much dismay. And then we have Cavalier. Heed well good news from the Cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides, veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. So again, they're saying, you know, things of the past have hurt your heart and made you hesitant to move forward with this, with this meant-to-be partner. Okay, that's awesome. Even more clarification. First card we have is Moon. The slumbering moon, when it rises near, means that great honors are bound to appear. Intuition and perception soar, and the night emotions wax and wane in the moon's light. Sorry, I keep trying to angle this so you guys can see it, but then what happens is I get a glare and I can't read it. So either you or I can't read it at some point, depending upon how it's angled. Next card we have is Gentleman. The principal card shows a man tried and true. Held high in regard, he tells fortunes for you. And upon your behest, if the cards are read well, the worst and the best the cards will foretell. Again, this is all about heart. It's all about love. This person can be trusted. You are going to get clarity around the new moon that's going to illuminate the situation. Now, they want me to read the book for this last card for you. So let's see what they have here. Okay. Illumination occurs when light fills a space where there was once darkness. The light of consciousness spreads, allowing us to see into a space that was once the darkness and mystery of the unknown. After the winter, the sun comes, bringing life, light, and vigor to the silent, sleeping flowers of spring. Illumination often occurs when we least expect it, when we are lost in the darkness and have forgotten what the light of day looks like. Up comes the sun in all its glory, lighting our way and filling us with new insight and new inspiration. When we are in darkness, we often lose sight of the bigger picture. We can easily forget that everything comes in phases. Without the darkness of introspection and the unknown, change cannot occur. The phases we experience are extremely important to growth and success in our lives. We must always remember during winter that spring is coming. The sun will rise. No matter how long and dark the night, the sun is rising for you now, illuminating all the dark corners of your life and all of your consciousness. This is a time of rebirth, renewed life, renewed clarity, and inspiration. Within the light of the sun, every color exists, ready to bring that color into our world. There is unlimited potential all around you right now. You have the power to create anything you want for yourself and your life. All color is available to you. Pay attention to awakenings, realizations, ideas, answers, and inspirations. All the answers you've been looking for are revealing themselves to you now. So that's some good stuff, Aries. Very, very good month in store for you. So let's go ahead and get started with Taurus, the second line that we have. It starts off with 6 of Michael. And at the bottom it says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And the next card we have is financial constraints, followed by clarity. Okay. So they're saying that there's a number of you out there that have been having some financial troubles, and you've been having them for a very long time. And you're becoming very weary and discouraged, and you're not sure what to do. So they're saying it's time for you to look up for help, look up for assistance. Because some of you are just struggling to meet your day-to-day bills. Some of you do want to move. Some of you want to relocate. Some of you do want to even get married. But you're afraid because, okay, how am I going to support this new family and take care of us when I'm struggling to support myself? Or how am I going to pay for this move? Because moving's expensive. You know, the moving costs, the getting settled in, repainting, getting everything you need in a new home. But you just need to look up for help because they are there to help you. And the thing you're unaware of is things are about to turn around this month for you. Okay. So, for clarification on the 6 of Michael, we have Lady, the charming woman with flowers in hand. As with the gentleman, her cards will command. The fortunes revealed, once the cards have been placed, unveil the fate that destiny traced. And then we have Ring. Ring to the right, your love is alive. If we'll ever be bright and continue to thrive, ring to the left, and troubles begin. Your heart will be cleft and filled with chagrin. So what they're saying is, again, it's a financial issue, financial concerns. They are about to be turned around. But for some of you, okay, so all of you in this financial situation, you just keep feeling like you're constantly, going in circles. You're spinning in circles. Many of you felt most of your life that you're always barely making ends meet. It's a vicious cycle that just continues to go in circles, and you don't know how to stop it. Now they're saying for some of you, it's because you are stuck in a soul contract that needs canceled. So for some of you, they're saying some of you were like nuns or priests in a past life, and you took vows of poverty. as well as chastity. So for those of you in that situation, you're probably also finding that's hard to find a love interest, someone to share your life with, because people who were nuns or priests in past lives, when they take those vows of poverty and chastity, they come into this life and they can't find a good relationship. They can't seem to make it financially. So you need to look up for help and get that soul contract canceled, so it'll stop impeding you. Things are going to, yep, they're going to turn around. Okay, because something is coming in. The first card was letter. This surprise letter from a place remote brings good news from a friend who wrote. If the words portend a stormy sky, sadness will soon much intensify. And then the other card you have is the sun. The sun is warm and brightens the day. Good luck has begun to come your way. The closer your location, you bask in the sweet bliss. Energy abounds and summer's radiant kiss. So you're going to be getting some news this month. Some of you are going to be getting promotions. Some of you are going to be getting job offers. Some of you are going to get some financial settlement. Some of you are going to look up and figure out how to cancel that soul contract that's got you stuck. But you are going to get help this month. You have to trust that. Because the clarity is coming in. I mean, we do have the full moon on September 16th. It is a lunar eclipse. It is packed with power. Full moons come in and they bring clarity. They bring information. They clear up the darkness, the cloudiness, the things that are keeping us from figuring things out. Now we are in Mercury retrograde, but for most people that might affect your electronics. Now some people are really sensitive. It does, keep them from getting clarity. But because we have this lunar eclipse that's coming in the same day, I get that most of you are going to get that clarity no later than around the time of the full moon, because they're trying to help you, but you're so overwhelmed and so stressed and worried about your finances that you can't get to a place of, stilling your mind, slowing down your thoughts so you can hear that inner guidance, that intuitive guidance, the information that your angels are trying to get you. Because, the fears, the worries, expectations, it's causing a fog. It's making it hard for you to get clarity on, okay, well, what's my next step? How am I going to turn these things around? It's hard for you to see the big picture. So they're encouraging you in the month of September to try to come back to a place of peace, a place that you can get that clarity so that you can, be able to know what your next step is. Where do you go from here? Because they are trying to help you with that. So you just need to ask. And ask for, also when you're asking, ask for signs. So say you're so stressed about it, A, ask that the angels help you calm your mind down so you can see the signs. And then B, ask them to give you obnoxiously clear signs that are undeniable on what your next step is, so that you can proceed forward. Now the last sign we have is, this is down here for Gemini. We begin with 4 of Raphael. At the bottom it says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Then we have 34, which is door to personal healing and happiness. And the last card is peace. So they're saying that something has just happened recently. Or they're saying for some of you something's happened this year that it's like taking away your happiness. It's caused you to lose sight of the magic in life. For some of you, it's health related, health of loved ones, loss of job. They're saying for some of you financial security. So the things that bring you joy, bring you bliss, something has happened to cause a shift in that. And it's left you in a state of sadness, a state of needing your heart to be healed, to open you up to happiness again. But they're trying to do that this month because you've got these dragonflies here. And dragonflies, they, signify new beginnings. So they're trying to open up these new beginnings. But because you're so, and rightfully so, upset about what's transpired, what was taken away, because there was a closing, there was an ending of a chapter of your life to take you on the next chapter. And you're having a hard time coming to terms with that, coming to a place of acceptance with that, not sure of where to go from here. But they want to help you with that. Now, let's see if they'll give us some more information. Okay, so the first card we have is Mountain. Confront the mountain as you would a fierce foe. To avoid your defeat, strike hard the first blow. This clear obstacle is a chance to succeed. Courage and persistence are all you will need. And then we have lilies. Lilies are white, green leaves surround. The outlook is bright and passion will abound. When this card rests higher, it means good disposition. This card resting lower is a dubious position. So things are going to turn around. Now lilies are represent, so at Easter time, so Christianity, Eastern time, you will find lilies everywhere because they represent rebirth, because of Jesus dying on the cross and being born again, resurrecting. So they're saying that you have lost something that's caused a serious challenge. You've lost sight of the magic in life, don't know where to go from here, very lost. Things are turning around for you. You do have a new beginning. Things are turning around. Passion's being brought back into your life. Happiness, joy. They're trying to help you with that. Yeah, because again, something was taken from you. Because we have the card Clouds. Clouds brightly shine strong in precision. Life will be fine with firm decision. Beware of clouds, misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. And we have mice. The robber mice take your treasure. Inside the house they steal with pleasure. Hope's not forgone when this card is near. Once the mice are gone, you regain what is dear. So you had something taken from you, something that brought you a lot of joy. It was your stability, your security. But now's the time for you to make the decision to get out of that place of sadness and despair, and to get to your happiness that awaits you. They're trying to restore hope, restore faith. All's not lost. You are beginning a new chapter, which is going to bring you tremendous happiness and joy and those things that you desire. But it begins with making the decision to move forward and getting to a place of peace in order to move forward. Now, they want me to read the book for you with regards to peace. And before I read it, there's like thorns on his forehead, which are again tied back to like Jesus. Because, when Jesus was persecuted, killed on the cross, they put a crown of thorns on him, on his head. He died, was resurrected. So there was definitely a death. There was an ending, a completion of something in your life that you really wanted, that you desired, that brought you happiness. But it's gone. They're trying to bring you into the next step, the next place of happiness. And they're also trying to help heal your heart to get you to that place of joy. Because there are good things that are waiting for you on the other side. But the first step is to getting you to a place of peace. So this book says, peace occurs when we transcend the dual mind. When we see and feel the world in balance, our mind becomes still and our emotions become calm. Our insides make peace with themselves as all things are felt and perceived in a harmonious, synchronistic dance of life. A stillness and calm come over us as we feel ourselves exist in an eternal space at one with God and all that is. There are many things that may that may bring peace into our hearts and lives. Being in nature, having a realization, music, meditation, and yoga are among the many ways we can nurture peace within. Through peace, we feel acceptance, and through acceptance, we feel peace, which puts us in accord with all that is. Our busy, fast-paced lives, it is often hard to make the time to find that space that we desperately need. But in drawing this card, this is what you must do now. You may be feeling chaotic, out of touch, possibly frustrated at all you see around you. It is time to take some time and space to connect with life, nature, and the God space, whatever that may mean to you. It is time for music, meditation, yoga, or dance, so that you may connect to nature, both your nature and the nature of life, so you can find peace. It is time to take a break from the business of life and put yourself back into accord with the experience of life, nature, God, and the silence of eternal space within. So I do hope that helps you, Gemini. Things are turning around. I also hope that this helps you as well, Taurus and Aries. I do wish you all an amazing month filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.